It is 6:45 in the morning. You have not opened your eyes yet. Your alarm has not gone off, but your mind is already running. The email you did not reply to yesterday, the meeting at 10 a.m. you are not prepared for, that thing someone said to you 2 days ago that you have replayed 47 times, and you have not even sat up yet. This is not anxiety. This is an untrained mind. And Marcus Aurelius, who managed a plague, a war, and the betrayal of his closest ally all at the same time, had the exact practice to fix it. It takes 5 minutes. It happens before you touch your phone, and if you do it every morning for 30 days, the thing your mind does between the alarm and the shower will completely change.
Here is what is actually happening in your morning. The average person checks their phone within 3 minutes of waking up. In those 3 minutes, before you have made a single conscious choice, before you have even had water, you have handed your nervous system to other people's emergencies. Someone else's problem becomes your first thought. Someone else's opinion becomes your second. Your boss's deadline becomes your third. And then you wonder why, by 9 a.m., you already feel behind. Why by 11 a.m. you are already reactive. Why by 3 p.m. you are exhausted and have not done the one thing that actually mattered today. This is not a productivity problem. This is not a time management problem. This is a mind ownership problem. Your mind is yours for the approximately first 10 minutes of every morning. After that, the world owns it. What you do with those 10 minutes determines the entire quality of what follows. Marcus Aurelius understood this in 167 AD. He wrote, "When you wake, ask yourself, what am I lacking in attaining freedom from passion? What for tranquility? What am I?" He asked these 3 questions before he spoke to a single general, before he opened a single dispatch, before the empire got its hands on his mind. He owned the first 10 minutes. Everything that followed was built on that foundation.
Marcus Aurelius did not invent this practice. He inherited it from the Stoics who came before him, and he tested it against the hardest possible conditions: an empire, a plague, a war, and a grief that never fully left him. The Stoics had a practice called the morning meditation. Its technical name, premeditatio malorum, premeditation of adversity. But here is what most people misunderstand about it. It is not about catastrophizing. It is not about pessimism. It is not about convincing yourself that bad things are coming. It is about something completely different. It is about meeting the day's difficulty before the difficulty meets you. There is a specific psychological difference between being ambushed by a difficult moment and having already considered that difficult moments are part of any day. The person who has been ambushed reacts. The person who has already considered it responds. One word: react versus respond. The Stoics trained the difference every single morning before anything else. Epictetus, the former slave who taught emperors, put it most precisely. Seek not that the things which happen should happen as you wish, but wish the things which happen to be as they are, and you will have a tranquil flow of life. In modern language, stop expecting the day to be easy. Expect it to be exactly as hard as it is. Then you will not be surprised, and when you are not surprised, you can respond. Here is the exact practice. 5 steps, 5 minutes total. Do it before you touch your phone. Step 1. The first minute. Do not reach for the phone. This sounds too simple to matter. It is the most important step. When the alarm goes off or when you naturally wake, put both feet on the floor. Sit on the edge of the bed. Breathe once, slowly. The phone stays face down. That single choice, not reaching for the phone, tells your nervous system, I am in charge of this morning. Not the notifications, not the algorithm, me. Step 2. 1 minute, the 3 Stoic questions. Sit where you are or move to wherever you do your morning thinking. Do not write these down yet, just ask them silently. Question 1. What is outside my control today? Not a general question, be specific. Name it, the meeting, the person, the outcome. Name it and release it. Question 2. What is in my control today? Name that too. Your preparation, your response, how you show up regardless of the outcome. Question 3. Who do I want to be today? Not what do I want to achieve, who do I want to be? Patient, focused, honest, present. Name the quality. 1 word. Step 3. The difficult moment visualization. Picture one difficult moment that is likely to happen today. Not the worst imaginable thing, the realistic, difficult thing. The conversation that might go badly, the email that might arrive with bad news, the traffic, the canceled meeting, the colleague who consistently irritates you. Picture it arriving. Picture yourself pausing before responding. Picture the response. Calm, deliberate, yourself. That is it. The visualization does not need to be long. It needs to be specific. The specificity is what trains the response. Step 4. The physical anchor. This is the step most Stoic content skips. It is the step that makes the practice stick. After the 3 questions and the visualization, do one physical thing that costs you something. Cold water on your face, 30 seconds of cold water in the shower, 20 press-ups, a 1-minute walk outside regardless of weather. It doesn't matter which one, it matters that it costs something, because the Stoics understood that training the mind without training the body produces an incomplete practice. Epictetus called this voluntary discomfort. He did it daily. He owned nothing and practiced discomfort deliberately. You can do 30 seconds of cold water. Step 5. The final minute. The 1 sentence. Before you pick up the phone, before you begin anything, write 1 sentence. Not a journal entry, not a list. 1 sentence. The sentence completes this. Today, regardless of what happens, I will be blank. Fill in the 1 word from step 2. Patient, focused, honest, present. Write it. Read it once, then and only then pick up the phone. Here is what this practice actually changes in the real situations you face every day. Scenario 1. The morning meeting you are not ready for. You have a presentation at 10 a.m. You have been avoiding thinking about it because thinking about it makes you anxious, so you distract yourself with your phone from the moment you wake up. By 9:30 a.m., you are more anxious than if you had just prepared. With the practice, in step 2, you name the presentation as outside your control. The audience's reaction is not yours. What is yours? Your preparation in the next 2 hours. In step 3, you visualize the difficult question you do not know how to answer. You picture pausing and saying, "That is a good question. Let me think about that." Not performing confidence, being honest. The anxiety drops by half, not because the presentation got easier, because you met it before it arrived. Scenario 2. The person who constantly irritates you. There is someone in your office or in your family who says the thing that gets to you every single time, and every single time you react, and every single time you feel worse afterward. With the practice, in step 3 this morning, you picture that person saying that thing. You picture the pause. You picture choosing your response.
When it happens at 2 p.m., and it will happen, your nervous system has already been here. It is not a surprise. You pause, you respond, you do not feel worse afterward. Scenario 3. The 3 a.m. anxiety. You wake at 3 a.m. with the thought that everything is going wrong. The job, the relationship, the money, everything at once in the dark with no solution. After 30 days of this morning practice, the 3 a.m. thought still comes, but your mind has been trained to ask, is this in my control or not? And it can answer its own question now, because it has practiced answering it every morning for 30 days. The thought is smaller, not gone, smaller. And a smaller thought at 3 a.m. is the difference between 1 hour of lost sleep and 4. The practice does not eliminate difficulty. Nothing does. It trains your mind to meet difficulty as a prepared person rather than a surprised one. That's the only difference, and that difference is everything.
Here is what changes after 30 days. Not dramatically, not overnight. Specifically, day 1 to 7. You will forget to do the practice 2 or 3 times. This is not failure. This is what day 1 to 7 looks like. Do it anyway on the days you remember. Day 8 to 15. You will start noticing the gap. Not every time, sometimes. The pause between the difficult thing arriving and your response to it will be 1 breath longer than it used to be. 1 breath. That is the practice working. Day 16 to 22. The morning will feel incomplete without it. Not because it has become easy, because your mind has started to expect the 10 minutes of ownership before the world arrives. It will start to resist having that taken away. Day 23 to 30. The 3 a.m. thought comes, but it comes smaller, because your mind has practiced the answer to its own question every morning for 3 weeks. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." He wrote this not as inspiration. He wrote this as a training log entry. He had practiced this truth enough mornings in enough difficult circumstances to know it was true. Start tomorrow. 5 minutes. Before the phone. Subscribe, and on Friday, the Stoic evening practice that closes the loop this morning practice opens.